Here's a list of tools and materials you will need to create this hydroponic planter. Number 1, you will need an egg carton. Note that not all egg cartons will work. You will need one that has no holes in the lid. If you're still not sure, you'll see in later pictures. Number 2, you will need a knife or a pair of scissors. They do not have to be anything spectacular. You're only cutting styrofoam. Number 3, you will need potting mix. I use Miracle-Gro 20-20-20 and plant food. You can find it in most stores. Number 4, you will obviously need seeds. In this particular video, I'm using Abe Lincoln tomato seeds. This image is one of the finished product. It doesn't look like much, but it works perfectly. Step 1. You will have to open the carton and cut the lid off, so that you are splitting the carton in half. Be very careful not to cut yourself or break the fragile carton. Step 2. Normally there is a little flap that locks the lid and cells together. Go ahead and take it off using your cutting utensil. Step 3. Using the same tool or a pencil, poke a hole in the bottom of each cell. Again, be careful not to break the cells. Step 4. Fill each cell 2/3 full of potting mix. Keep the mix loose. Do not try to wedge it in or pack it. Step 5. Using your finger, spread some of the mix away from the center and put one seed in and cover it up. Try to keep the mix loose so that the plant can grow through easily. Step 6. Take the lid and fill it full of water. If you're using a carton like I have, you notice that you will not be able to fill it full. This is good because the locking holes on the lid allow the water to drain when it gets too full, because you don't want to drown your plant. Step 7. Set the cells gently into the lid. It should set about 1/4 inch into the water. This will allow the soil to wick up the water, in turn feeding the plant. Now after this is complete, you'll want to lightly water your soil. Be careful not to wash out the seed. After you do so, set them in a window sill. That way they can get direct sunlight most of the day. With this method, germination happens very quickly. Within 4 to 5 days, it will actually break the surface of the dirt if you're in direct sunlight. And it also depends on the plant. Now, with this particular project, in 4 days, my plant poked through the surface. Within a week, it was 1.5 inches tall. Within 2 weeks, I was able to take it out and replant it. The only maintenance this project requires is to make sure your water level is very consistent. You want to keep it full as you can most of the times. Unless you're in a real dry climate, you're not going to have to fill it up, but maybe once to twice a week. And really within 2 weeks you should be replanting if everything goes well and if you're using the right potting mix. That's pretty much the end of this video. If you have any questions, just leave a comment. Please subscribe if you like my methods. I'm going to go ahead and at the end of this video I'm going to drop some pictures of some tomato plants I've already grown using this technique, and they're pretty much a very strong living plant. Thank you for watching.